Previously on the season, Rodman.
I am officially want to come back to the NBA.
Well, welcome, buddy. We'll talk a little bit. I'll come see you.
All right.
Number one obstacle to him coming back is he's 42 years old, plain and simple.
He's one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history, but Dennis Rodman as a person was quite frankly horrific.
You know what? Your past counts. And when people look at that, they start to think to themselves, well, do I really want to take a chance on this guy?
The other teams, I'm waiting to hear back from Kiki Vanderway. Hopefully it'll be today or tomorrow. That's setting up practice for Dennis.
My name's Thayer Mustafa. I babysit Dennis.
Well, he's going to be late, so I'm going to be late. And it's a nightmare.
Come back this way, yo, hey. I love those kids, dude. Besides her and those kids, it's about the closest thing I got to heaven.
The last 3 years with Dennis have been a party. Nothing but drinking and drinking and drinking. And we both made to live separately. You know, people think I'm the dumb girl that lives up the street and Dennis gets to do whatever he wants. That isn't how it goes.
Are you happy to be here?
Well, I've got my drink.
The situation ended up, let's see how things play out for a while.
Don't expect to see Dennis trying out or playing better.
If people think I'm stupid, I'm not stupid. You know, I ain't made my life what it is.
We don't win this game. Our dreams are shattered.
All we can do is put you in position to win. If I tell you to go out there naked, you do it.
It's you or the other guy. Win, you live, lose, you die.
Go out there and beat Army.
I'm doing the same things I wanted to do when I was 5, 6, and 7. I'm playing games.
The Warren returns back to the NBA.
That's not Rodman's rebound. That's a funeral right there, bro.
More trouble for basketball bad boy Dennis Rodman. Police cited him for misdemeanor DUI. They say he crashed a motorcycle outside a local gentleman's club on Sunday. Police say Dennis Rodman lied. He said he wasn't driving that motorbike when it smashed into the light pole to appear before a judge in December.
I clicked it in gear, and all of a sudden it got away, and then all of a sudden I tried to stop it. Then all of a sudden it just slid. It caught my leg underneath, and then drove me to the curb. That's what it was. They said I was going 70 miles away. That's a lie. That's a book lie. 70 miles an hour in the parking lot. So it was nuts. I thought I broke my leg though, but no fracture. But I was like, dude, just get me up, take me to the hospital, get me stitched up, and then ready to roll. So I got up, went to the hospital, then head out to another place.
Police say Dennis Rodman originally lied, claiming he wasn't driving the motorcycle that crashed into this light pole. You can still see some of the debris here, some paint along the curb. After doing some investigating, Action News found Dennis Rodman was the only one responsible and the only one hurt. He's got pictures of the bike right after the crash with Dennis's knee prints in the tank. Hull of in the tank. And just from Dennis's injuries to the imprints in the tank, they figured out it was him.
I told him many times, dude, I'm done doing this. I told him, I said, I'm done with it. If you want to continue to do this and ruin your life, then go ahead, I'm done. I had a wake-up call. This is not the person I want to be.
Dennis is just amazing. There's no other word for it that we could be push. We're 5 days away from tryouts. He decides to drink, and this is what happens.
A week and a half ago, I said, if you go to Vegas again, we're done. Period. We're done. I'm not going to play this game anymore. So, up. I need help.
You need help?
I need help, Darren. I don't know what to do. I haven't talked to him.
He needs to go to...
Right.
The way I feel right now is, I'm done. I'm ready to divorce. I'm done with him. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care about himself. He doesn't care about his kids. He doesn't care about me. He has no respect for himself. which of course, you know, he has no respect for anybody else. I mean, not only am I gone and but his career's gone. He's pretty much just lost everything. So if this isn't a wake-up call, I don't know what is to him.
The guy's got the world by the balls and just doesn't even see it. It's incredible.
He's losing it all right now.
Yep.
Say one thing, he's losing his family right now.
Yep. And that's more important than anything.
Yeah, well, it should be to anybody that's normal.
Yep. Another thing, because Michelle was pretty serious about this morning. You know, she's like she doesn't want to go back to the same vicious cycle. She wants to know that you're making the changes. So, because as long as she knows that you're doing the right thing, it's a woman take that. It's crazy. She knows you're going to get help, and you're treating the situation. You can have everything you want with her, I guarantee it, and still enjoy your life. But you gotta, you know, be sincere about it and take it seriously. She called me up crying hysterically before. It's just tough. You know, you gotta just make it happen. It's the last shot, Dave. Alright, like I said, so little by little, we'll just take it one day at a time. But I know you can do this. Okay, buddy? Alright, bud.
Guess you're wide up like that. Stage right here. Right here. Man.
I think this affects the comeback big time. I mean, here's this man that's been training in the gym for the past 5-6 months now, you know, just doing it, and then going back to the court for the past 3 weeks, and for all this to happen, it's the big downfall, and it kind of worries me, because I know I want to see his dream come true to make his comeback, so he can leave with a positive note instead of making that comeback and it up again.
But one of the leg has a big old like somebody took a knife to it, just like a straight cut, you know? The other one looks like freaking beef jerky. Nasty. Oh, dude. Looks like a freaking roast beef dinner. We should be home pretty soon. Get off like within an hour or two, try to get his ass up. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. How long we been here? I think we've almost been 24 hours for me, I believe, because think about this time was when they called me up. Pretty much Dennis has been sleeping in his room, just pain. When he woke up this morning, he wanted to get up, but he couldn't, and I just gave him his painkillers, and hopefully it's a wake-up call saying, you know, next time I'm drunk, I will never go on a motorcycle.
I don't know where Dennis is right now. I'm hoping he's on his way home from Vegas, and I'm hoping that he doesn't go back. Dennis and I, we've been kind of having problems the last month, and I finally have just come to a point in my life where the kids are just more important, and they need more. Go out there, Junie. Go out there. Go. Maybe I am important. Maybe the kids are. And I don't doubt that we are, but the only time we are is when he's sober.
Your mommy's Mom!
Get up. I actually hope that he's gonna make a change and go to rehab.
All I heard was, oh my God, Dennis, you thought you were serious, then you go to Vegas, this and that. I don't look at stuff like that. I don't look at it like, you know, I put my chance of coming back in jeopardy. I don't look at stuff like that.
You know, we tried to bring him in for whatever reason. It didn't work. We were still kind of toying with the idea, and then, of course, Dennis had a few brushes with the law, and I think that really kind of threw cold water on everything for us.
And 1 minute it seems like he wants to come back, 1 minute he doesn't. Then you see the arrest. So the last thing teams want to do is take a risk on somebody. So Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and say, maybe I'm the one that caused the situation that I'm in now. What can I do to fix it?
Lord, please help us. Please bless this man. Show him the right path so we can get him back in the NBA. That's all I'm asking.
Well, I think the reality is that Dennis is learning that he's dying of a slow death because he didn't make the NBA. The NBA made him. He's made such an effort to market himself as being this eccentric, wild, out of control, ridiculous individual that why would you want to hire him?
This isn't someone who's 30, 31 years old. This isn't Isaiah Ryder who may, if he gets himself in shape, have a career left. This is a guy who's had a career and has done a lot of harm and damage to his body and now wants to come back at that age. Just, you know, it's not realistic in some ways.
Read my statement in the press. It's what I said at the end. As usual, Dennis only hurt himself and nobody else. I said that purposely.
Yeah. So did you talk to Will? Yeah. Good. Good. So you guys got everything cleared up?
Hey, you know what? Just when I have your legs would be up right now if you got a security guy there with you. William would have never let you on that bike.
He knows what he's doing. He's professional. He's a monster on top of that, so I think it'll help.
I was like, you've always had bodyguards and securities around you, and you fight me every day. You don't want to know anybody. You obviously do. And more importantly than anything is you need help. You've got to get yourself into an outpatient, clinic or start meeting with this counselor.
I didn't want to do this.
You've got to have no choice. We got to get Dennis back on track.
I got to get him to the doctor in like 5-10 minutes. Bye. He's not just an alcoholic, he's bipolar. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know for sure, but I know there's something else going on. It's going to be difficult because we have to go straight from treating alcohol to finding out what's really going on and treating that. Because without treating whatever it really is, then alcoholism's he's going to keep self-treating, self-medicating. You're on antibiotics? You're going to be back in Vegas on Saturday. This is the first time he's gone to counseling for anything without kicking or screaming or being forced to. Hopefully this is the beginning of something new. This is what he needs to show that he's serious about his relationship with his wife, serious about his life getting back together, to show the NBA that he's serious, show everything. He needs to do this. And the fact that he's doing it without anyone making him do it is huge. I mean, if he didn't want to do it, we were going to make him. We were going to do an intervention. He really, I don't know if he knew. I don't think he knew. But, that was the next step. Well, our boy slipped while we were out running around doing stuff. He slipped, so we're here to straighten it out.
If he is drinking, catch him before he gets totally up.
Will is old friend of mine. I've known Will for 15 years. I got Will the job with Dennis as his bodyguard, and people do not mess with Big Will, period.
Do we know who he's with?
No. Don't know where he's at.
Got a call from his agent, Darren Prince, in regards to me bodyguarding Dennis in the past and was wondering if I was interested in doing it again. And I told him absolutely not. I'm not interested. You know, I haven't been with Dennis in 3 years and have my own fashion company and got my family and I'm happy. Then he called me again. He called me 3 times. And he kept saying, well, if I can guarantee you he's not gonna drink, will you do it? And I'm thinking, you have no idea who your client is.
I don't want him to freak out and tease us, but that's why I'm thinking maybe we should just go wait for him at the restaurant, because if he is running around, he will show up there.
He didn't want to come back because of last time. He's like, no, Dennis is a pain in the ass. The guy used to fire me every day. You know, I don't want to deal with that. I got my kids. There's no way.
Let's try Sharky's, I guess, or Woody's. He likes Woody's, right?
Darren convinced him that it'd be good for him and for us and for Dennis and for everybody if he came back.
He's a cool dude. That's why I'm here. You know, if he was an asshole, trust me, partner, I would be right now, sleep, throwing my little boy up in the air. But I'm here because he's a good dude, man. You stop hanging out with these losers, man. You know, come back to the hood. You come back to the hood. You make some beautiful babies.
Thank you. Well, where do you want to start?
I've known Dennis a long time, you know. The reason why I left Dennis is his surroundings was too much for me. I became very violent towards his friends because I've always felt that it's his friends that's bringing him down. So, long story short, I'm back. You're the emotional part for Dennis Rodman because you're his wife. You already know what Dennis wants.
What I thought he wanted.
Okay, you already know what you thought he wanted. What do you want?
I don't know. After I heard about the Vegas thing, I was ready to go tomorrow.
And you say you're ready to go tomorrow, meaning you're ready to go to the force him?
Yeah, pretty much. I just don't know what to do anymore, and he obviously doesn't care enough about himself or about his family or about anything.
Because I'll tell you right now, this thing called coming back to the NBA, if he's intoxicated, I don't see that happening. So I'm in the same position you're in. If I don't see him clean up, then I'm gone. But what are you willing to...
How many times do you give him, you know?
I'm only giving him one. I'm not giving a 42-year-old man thousands of chances. Why do you think Dennis drinks?
Because he's miserable.
Miserable? Why do you think he's miserable?
That's deeper than what I...
He's miserable because he's created a world that he doesn't even like himself. He's created a character that he doesn't even like.
Do you know how many times he sat down and said, I didn't want this, I don't want this?
I know. He's told me 1,000,000 times he doesn't want this fame. Now, if he does it right, what are you willing to do? That's what I'm asking you.
The Dennis that I know sober, I would love to stay with. You know, we had a dream together, Dennis and I, to have a home, for him to be living with us.
Is your being with Dennis a fantasy, or can you truly see it happening?
I could truly see it happening if he were sober.
So you're gonna promise me you're gonna call him?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you turn your eyes away from me?
I'm not gonna promise you that. I don't know what to say.
Okay, but just promise me you're gonna pick up the phone and call Dennis Rodman. We went to Vegas for the Radio Music Awards. And initially, he was supposed to be presenting one of the awards. But because it happened the week prior, at Radio Music Awards said no, because they didn't know what to expect with Dennis. So they just said, just come and be a guest in the audience.
It's not Croatia, but it's nice.
This is yours. It's not.
Look at this. Remember that? That's when you were good.
This is true gangster this time. In front of me, Dennis Rodman, my man. What's the deal, baby?
I'm just here, baby. Just trying to make a living. That's it.
So I want to get juicy with you mind?
Give it hell.
Hey, let's go at
Give it hell.
What was it like with Madonna, yo?
Oh, my God.
Sitting here right now, one, the only Dennis Rodman.
Mr. Dennis Rodman, how you doing today, brother?
I'm surviving, man, surviving.
Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, man, where the players play. You know how we get down.
Oh, believe me, I'm one of the players.
That's right.
I'm one of the players,
man.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? With Madonna or Carmen Electra?
Oh.
Must be nice to be Dennis Rodman, huh? Quick, I heard a rumor that you might be coming back to the league, man. What's up with that?
I'm coming back. That's all I can say. The whole West Coast.
Hey, if you go to Lakers, it's over. It's over. For the next 10 years, championships all day long.
It's Valentine's morning. We're still hanging out here at the RMAs and sitting down at the table. Probably one of the most interesting people in the world. Dennis Rodman.
Pretty much, right?
Out of everybody in the room, you are the one I wanted to meet.
Really?
And it's
Amy?
I'm attracted to you, Dennis.
So that's good. That's good. Are you married?
No. Would you like to get married?
Oh, my Lord.
Are you married right now?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lying. You're not, but you just don't want to marry me.
No. I'm married to a very beautiful girl.
So I don't have a chance with you.
Yeah.
But if you weren't married, would I?
No, we can have sex.
Are you going to play basketball or not, man?
I hope so, dude. I mean, it's,
Who's in the running?
West Coast teams. West Coast.
Are we talking Lakers?
West Coast team. Oh, too much straight to the room. This. We gotta do all that shit on, let's say I'm in a radio station. 500 radio station. Stupid. Yeah, that was Madonna. I was Carmen. Okay, go ahead.
I have a question to ask you. Which one was better?
What's up? I'm not standing there, boy. I know you're not. Come on. Well, whatever. Oh, can we leave now?
I just remembered her, yeah.
Can we leave? No,
Why'd you come out tonight, Dennis? What's going on?
Want to come out tonight?
Just party in Vegas? What's going on?
Like, you know me, I'm like Mr. Vegas. Seems like.
Hey, Dennis.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you the maddest props you ever had. And this footage you can have. I'm gonna say it right on the camera. The rest of y'all need to give Dennis props. Because before Dennis, you had regulation haircuts and them little funky-ass shorts. Just that and the other. Dennis came out and let it be known, y'all pay me for rebounds. That's it. You don't pay me for my hair color, how many tattoos, or what I want to marry. If I want to marry myself, what I'm doing. The contract reads, rebounds. So the rest of your little tattooed, braided hair running around now, you need to go on and give thanks to Dennis Rodman for freeing your asses.
You want me?
Oh, what are you talking about?
It's up to you.
I'm not going to do anything funny.
You're stupid. Oh, hello. Stay. Chill out down. It's always love. It's always love.
Fair had told me, Dennis isn't the way he used to be. He's gotten a lot worse. And I couldn't see it being worse than what I had saw. It's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah, guy. Yeah.
And he was right.
Oh, hello, yo, hey, person. Come here. You tell me one person that don't go to Vegas and drink the whole time. I try to make that a point to everybody. I say, if you go to Vegas and for a weekend and say you just went there just to have a good time, good time consists of what? Going to the pool, laying up, playing golf, and drinking. You got a phone? Phone.
Dennis.
Hey. Hello.
Hi, Dennis.
Hello.
I know it had gotten to this level. That was like crazy for me. I was like, what are you doing, man?
We're going to
gamble, go in the room, go do something.
We'll go upstairs. I want to change them.
Let's go upstairs. Come on.
No.
Well, that's why she ended up coming back. Was so upset. She said that.
What are we doing, man? Either he cleans up, or this is gonna turn into a reality show.
And now it's a sickness.
Yeah, it is. And I have no problem sticking around to help him become healthy. But our strategy right now isn't working. And if you and I and Thayer don't sit and put together a new game plan, then we're just as sick as him. Because we're trying to do the same thing the same way, expecting different results. He needs to be in the gym. He needs to be drinking 2 gallons of water a day, eating fruit, steaks, chicken, sleeping 8, 10, 12 hours. You can't compete with these young kids when you're 40 years old and on 2 hours of sleep and 15 ounces of Jägermeister.
You found it?
You found
Never
it?
mind, we found the remote, sorry.
Beautiful.
Are you okay?
I'm fabulous, love. We got one chance. We got one chance. And it requires him being sober. If he's not sober, that chance is 0. Tomorrow we'll sit down with him and say, look, this is the deal. We have got to make this happen. Because if not, who's gonna do it?
Nobody. Just us.
Just us.
That's it. His wife's giving up on him.
So let's have our own little reality show. Reality 1, Dennis Rodman's an alcoholic. Reality 2, if he keeps drinking alcohol, there'll be no NBA.
Can one of you guys help us? We're trying to get the radio on and I really don't know what to do.
This is the second intervention. As we're in the 4th quarter now, with 2 minutes to go. With your life on the line. Because if nothing changes, I'm gone. I can't do it no more. He's gone. Your wife just called me. This is for real. She's got a 12 o'clock meeting with the divorce lawyer tomorrow.
I'm not gonna let you go out like that. But I honestly think that this alcohol has got you, brother.
it's got you, man. And it's hurting you, bro. I love Dennis. Thayer loves Dennis. And so does Darren. And we're all here to help him get back to where he wants to be. So, of course, you're gonna have heated discussions about how that's gonna happen.
We don't want to see you go out like this. I don't want to see you go out like Joe Lewis as a casino host for $1,000 a week.
Hold on, partner. They told me they got you on tape one time. So I told them, and I'll tell them again on camera, that's not a rebound tape. That's Dennis Rodman's funeral. No NBA team gonna go, oh yeah, Dennis Rodman gets all the in the world and goes to the clubs and let's bring him aboard to win a championship. They're gonna see. And I don't care if ESPN get mad at me. That's a funeral right there, bro. That's not Rodman's rebound. They've been filming you for 4 months and they got one workout? How is that a rebound? Is this tape gonna help my boy or is it gonna put him in his grave? And my opinion, it's gonna put you in the grave, Dennis.
But the hindsight of this whole thing is, in a matter of a week, this whole thing could be turned around. But you gotta be committed to it.
Talk to me, Dennis. What is our game plan? You're the coach of this whole team. What is our game plan?
What's the game plan? You tell me, what's the game plan?
Game plan is get sober, stay sober, and get your ass on the court.
Friends are here to support you, to lift you up. You know you got a problem. We know you got a problem. And we're going to help you. Why? Because we love you. I know what your friends mean to you. I know what basketball means to you. I know what your family means to you. I care about you turning 50, 60, 70 years old and still being able to live the life that you've earned the right to live. You worked your ass off, Dennis. I've never seen someone work harder than you. So why should you struggle one day in your life? Over a bottle of alcohol? What is our game plan?
What I tell you I was gonna do that.
He already told me he was going to take the pill from Vegas. He told me that before we left.
Your attorney is suggesting that you take this pill. Anabuse?
The Anabuse.
Anabuse.
Before the court.
He can't possibly process all the opinions. He hears it and he moves on. But he knows where we stand. He knows that we are here to help him get back in the league.
Plus with me, I don't really pay attention to many people. I listen to many things that people say. I'm always doing my own thing, so they must care if they came out and said something. It's not like I don't realize it myself. I mean, I'm not stupid, you know. What you tell me is what I tell myself all the time. It's like I have no wife, you'll find out. I'll find out. You know. The people that turn your back on is the people that, you know, they was there for one reason, pretty much. Take some advice from people that care about you. I guess the way it works. We'll try this angle, see how it works.
Dennis said it again straight up. He's ready to take the pill. He's taking it today. He's as serious as he's ever going to be. This is it. I mean, there's no turning back at this point. It's either he's going to or the guy's going to be dead in a couple of years. There's no way he can keep living like this. And the fact that he even has a glimmer of hope to come back to the NBA is still incredible. It's just with all the screw-ups, one after the other, it's amazing that opportunity is still there for him. And the beautiful thing about Dennis Rodman, he can change his image in a week. And if he's in the right shape in 2 or 3 weeks for that tryout, that's all we need.
Antabuse is a pill that once it's in your system, if you have a drink, you will become violently ill. Dennis! Yo, kid! DUI. And one of the prerequisites of taking this pill through the court order is someone else has to administer it. And I signed an affidavit saying that he's taking the pill. What up, bro? So what do you want to do today, kid? You want to do some upper body?
I can't do no more.
Right. Well, go ahead and take a second and get ready and we'll do some upper body, bro. Because now he's getting ready to learn how to live his life sober.
Look, give the guy credit. He's taken steps that he hasn't taken before. Does that mean he's permanently sober? No, but it sure means that he's willing to swallow his pride, admit he has a problem, and try.
I do feel like I let him down. I didn't know it had gotten to this level. The Dennis Rodman that I knew before was just having a good time. From what I'm hearing from people who are around him now, it's not about partying anymore. It's about, this is what I need to cope.
What year is it, 2003? No, seriously.
Yeah. Think that you're going to do all these things and not have to work out. That used to be the case. Now, no mas.
Time to get your body right and get in the gym and just work out and get everything back to normal.
Get that back out, get that back strong. I don't know what he did prior to I got there, but the first day I worked out with him, I had never seen him that weak in my life.
3, come on. 2, yeah. Good.
I don't think we would have gotten Dennis to agree to do anything he's doing now 3 months ago. This had to happen this way. Everything happens for a reason.
I wasn't working out for a year. I could do 200 pounds. I could do good.
It's gonna come back. It's like riding a bike, Dennis. Let's dig it. Go. 12.
Dennis absolutely hates being forced into do anything, but what's gonna happen is he's gonna change because of it and eventually thank everybody because of it.
You back, man.
What brings you to see me today? The Achilles?
He
had an accident.
Uh-oh.
And he's got some soreness in it. The damage is in his shins, like he's got stitches and stuff.
And the stitch is still in?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, buddy. You're becoming my best patient. I just saw him a couple months ago. Let's take a look. Oh, man. All right. Now, before your knees were fine. Now, these sutures are ready to come out.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll take them out and we'll put some little butterflies on them. And don't be screaming or nothing. You tell me if it hurts and I'll stop, okay? All right, this is cold. And this is, does that hurt when I pull on it? Not too bad?
Not too bad.
Today's just a follow-up appointment for Dennis. Obviously, he had a pretty bad crash and he had some abrasions and lacerations. And we usually leave the sutures in about 10 days to 2 weeks. So I took the sutures out today and he was good, he didn't scream. So I think, those injuries should clear up, but wait another week or two, reassess it, and see what's going on.
Got Frankenstein. Put them back together.
Very good. So you finished off your antibiotics, sutures are out. Take a week or two, but you're definitely on the downhill side. All right, buddy. Always a pleasure.
I knew it was going to be a busy day because I knew he wanted to work out. There was a machine. It helps rejuvenate the legs and get blood flow going through the body. We started with the body, and then we move on to the public image. That has to take place.
He's got to really
do a big PR campaign, though, talk about his alcoholism, just to show how sincere he was about this comeback.
You know, he did Jay Leno again to get himself out there.
From what I've seen and heard with Jay, I think he's been the one that's always been really cool with Dennis. I think they're friends. Look! Check that out! He's really genuine. He's a really nice guy. Very family-oriented.
He's had a hard time accepting this whole alcohol thing.
It's embarrassing to him.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
He doesn't have control over our situation.
Oh, yeah, we got 1 minute, Dennis.
He didn't want to be here. He came because we forced him to go. He had no other choice.
Ready, Dennis? Hey, Dennis, we gotta go.
The new and improved Dennis Rodman.
Last time you were here, the NBA return.
Right.
What happened there?
I took a little trip to Vegas.
Okay.
A little trip to Vegas and, you know, had a little accident.
What happened? You're in Vegas.
I'm in Vegas, had my usual good times.
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
Having a party, maybe an occasional beer.
Having a good time.
More than 2 beers on this one?
Well, this way.
Way more.
Way more.
This was the best interview I've ever seen.
Ever.
That was the most productive
was
interview he's ever done.
I haven't drank in 3.5 weeks.
So you haven't had a drink in 3.5 weeks. Well, that's very good. That's great.
The Jay Leno interview went incredible. You know, I don't think he's gonna feature on it. You know, you shouldn't drink, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But you know, I think it'll be a good thing eventually, and I'm confident that he's strong-minded enough that he's gonna win. If anything, people are respecting him even more now.
And you know you're a good guy, and see, we want to see you be successful. I mean, people really do like you. Right. I mean, they do like you a lot. They do. They do.
Oh, I like Dennis. I think Dennis is a good guy. If he was a bad guy, he wouldn't be here. You know, it doesn't matter how good or bad an athlete he is. I mean, as I said out there, he's a pretty straight shooter. He treats people nice. You know, he's like the world's biggest 14-year-old.
For him to go out there and actually admit that, you know, he's slowing down a little bit, I think that was pretty cool.
Come on. Solid.
It's different when you got long arms. You have to wait like that.
Flawless. 2 more. 1 more. Booyah. Flawless. That was flawless. Her body has definitely improved tenfold. His endurance is definitely up. His flexibility is up. We just got to rehab the knee, and we'll be fine.
Will has helped in a way by taking the pressure off me. He's helped getting Dennis to the gym, administering the interviews, and driving him around, taking him to therapy. Yeah, it's been really helpful.
Oh, that swelling's really gone down.
Looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, you haven't been in here in a while.
I haven't been in here in a while. That looks real good.
Swelling's coming down, and this range of motion's improving a lot, too.
Keep working hard so these knees get right. I really don't expect anybody to take anything too seriously. Not serious unless you see me out there. I said, I'll be out there. Don't worry about it.
Without seeing MRIs and things like that, I don't exactly know what he looks like on the inside. I don't know how bad his joint is, but he looks like if he came into me and he was a regular person, I'd say you're right on track, if not ahead of schedule. The range of motion is getting pretty darn good. A little bit of a deficiency there at the end, but what he feels when he's running on it or trying to move laterally is the biggest problem, right? He seems pretty determined, and from what I've gathered, he's serious about this comeback, and I think he's really gonna put his all into it.
Put us down with 3. We'll see. That's good. Friday we won't be in town.
We have a barbecue going on, some grub. My husband lost a little weight since his accident, so we're trying to get some weight back on him. He's lost a few pounds. The barbecue is kind of a big step. He just wants to focus on his career and getting his life together, even staying away from the restaurant. So he's doing good. I'm stoked about the way things are turning out. I'm proud of him. I mean, to, you know, admit it and do something about it. Spend a lot more time with the kids, which is really cool. So keep them fingers crossed. That's what I'm doing. Is that the same as this one?
I don't know, he went out.
Dennis is doing great. He needed something like this. I mean, this is better than it was before. You know, she's spending more time with her husband, a lot more. He's getting back in shape. His therapy's going great. Everything's going good. Everything's better than expected.
That was definitely a first. Very shocked. I mean, he came up and sat in the living room and watched football and sat on the floor with the kids and, you know, fed them and gave them drinks, and it was amazing.
Enjoying the fact that they're healthy. They got so much energy, they're so alive. You know, I'm getting there, enjoying it, you know, because, you know, I'm around so much now.
Definitely not where we thought we would be, but I think we're actually in a better place now than we would have been if we signed with an NBA team.
He's Dennis, one of the greatest players ever lived and ever played the game, and he has to try out like a rookie. That's all there is to it. If he stays this course that he's on now, he will come back to the NBA and he'll finish the way he wants, and everything will be a happy ending for Dennis Rodman.
I'm more like now than I was in the beginning. More was just like, okay, it's party. Now I'm just more, you know, more in tune to it. And I say now, if I didn't have an accident, I'd be on the team right now. I know that for a fact. I'd be on the team right now.
His dream is to come back one more year and play. I will assist him. Once that dream is fulfilled, then I gotta get back to my dream. Even if he doesn't make it to the league, I don't give it, because he's rebounding his life. That's all that matters to me.
There's nothing normal about Dennis or about our relationship. And I did know from beginning to end it was never going to be normal. So I definitely took that on, knowing that it wasn't going to be the average, you know, Mr. Rogers, you know, neighborhood kind of deal.
I'm gonna try to keep working out right now, keep working out and try to make this comeback a reality and make it work. I enjoy it. I enjoy it to the fullest. I don't regret anything what I've done playing basketball, nothing. Once it's over, once it's completely over, then, you know, now I'm a normal person now.